I'm Lizzie, I'm a sponsored rider for Premier Equine. We're just going to do some technical cross-country training here in the arena, ready for the start of the season. And I've got my GoPro with me, so you can see what it's like from a rider's point of view. So we'll see what Twix can do. So this is Twix. He's 7 years old and he's just about to start the event season. And yeah, he's at 2-star level at the moment and he'll look to step up to 3-star level this season. So we're just going to do arena work today because the ground's still a little bit too wet to go out on the grass. But certainly at some point within the next week, I always try and get them out on the grass if possible before they go to an event on the grass, just so that they've got their balance and their kind of coordination. Because it's a little bit different from the grass to the surface. So we just want to make sure he's ready for that as well. So I'm just going to kind of give him time to warm up. We'll just have a walk, trot and canter around, check that he's supple and soft through his body both ways, listening off my leg, do some transitions, get a general feel of him today. Right, we'll check his girth and then have a little trot. Good boy. So just use a few circles just to get him supple and through his body. Usually start with something simple like a circle in every corner. Spook at the cross-country jump. And then down the long side, ask for a little bit of outside flexion to get him moving off the outside leg over to the inside rein. And then we're going to go back to inside bend on a circle again. And the same thing this way. Circling in the corners, and then we're going to change the flexion. And then back to inside bend. So there in his trot work, we've just worked on getting him soft each way and then just started to get him moving off the inside leg, moving off the outside leg. And then we're just going to let him have a little bit of a break, and then we're going to do similar in the canter and just make sure he's soft each way in the canter as well. Good boy, a bit more. That's it. Good boy. And back again. Good boy. Back to your circle. Good boy. That's it. Good boy. Just do a little bit of a leg yield out. And then a leg yield in again. Boy, and the other way. Good boy. Good boy, and trot. Good boy. So in the canter, similar to in the trot, we just got him moving off each leg, moving on a little bit, coming back a little bit, making sure he's soft each way and he's even down the rein. And there's no difference in the softness on the circles each way. He's very even, he's between both legs and both reins, and he's ready to have a little jump. So I'm just going to start his jumping and just start off by jumping down the line of 3 cavalettis there, just to get him thinking about his footwork a little bit and warming up his jumping muscles and getting him thinking what he's doing. Good boy. So we don't want to change the canter yet. He's probably going to spook at something. Nice rhythm, nice balance. Good boy. Do that again. Nice and straight. Good boy. Very good. We'll go the other way. boy, steady. Good boy. Very good. He'd jump once, maybe twice per week. Depends what else he's got on that week really, in terms of his galloping work or his schooling work, or if he's going out anywhere at the weekend. It kind of varies, but I would jump him once, maybe twice a week. And the jumping session would vary as well. Like, it wouldn't obviously always be a cross-country type session, but I would always tend to start him over some little exercise like that. And any horse really, I feel like it's always quite a good starting point to check where they are at the beginning of a jumping session. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just start to jump these little uprights and just do them on kind of rolling turns back. See where I can get to with them, and just kind of go with it a little bit. If he needs to do a repeat, we'll do a repeat. But I just want to do sweeping turns back on myself, and I won't worry too much at this point with it's all about the rhythm and finding the rhythm. I don't necessarily worry whether I'm a little bit too close to the jump or whether I'm a little bit off the jump. At this point, it's just kind of getting the quality of the canter and making sure the turns are where I want them. Have a little go Twix. Wait, steady. And then we're going to turn right after this one. Steady, don't spook. Boy. And soft around the right leg. We're going to go to the wall filler, keeping the softness. Good boy. Turn left. Good boy. Soft. Sit. Good. And then to this one here. Good boy. Very good. So I'll just do it all the other way just to see where he's at the other way. And then I might just start to add a few little bits on the end. Maybe pop one of the oxes on the end as well. Be steady. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, we'll go and jump the plank oxer. Boy, now steady, steady, steady. Good boy. So just to get him really listening to my body, I'm just going to put these 4 jumps together. So the fences are only small. The height of the fences at this point is irrelevant. They only need to be small. It's more of a test of his balance to be able to smoothly make a turn to the left, to the right, to the left again. Right, so we're going to go for a left. Good boy. I'll just go through it once more and see if we can put a little bit more bend in the lines. But that was really good from him. Good boy. Right, I'll link a few more together and then start jumping the skinnies. Good boy. Good boy. Now we're going to go to the bounce, keep it together, might have a spook, steady. Good boy. Whoa. Good, he's very straight. Just going to do that once more and have a bit better canter down to the skinny. So it just went a little bit quiet after the bounce. Keep it. Keep it. 1, 2, 3. Good boy. So that one was actually a bit the opposite, and I was a bit too open to the bounce, but it made a better distance then down to the skinny. So I'm just going to come around and do that the other way. In fact, I'll just go skinny up to bounce, and then I'll come through, jump the oxer, and then just balance down to a shoulder brush, just jumping it straight just to make sure he's confident, and stay straight to it before I start to put the shoulder brushes on an angle. Ooh. Boy. Nice turn. Boy. Good. So now I'm probably going to do, I'll just do that line probably once more, just because I felt like the quarters just, after the first brush, the quarters swung in ever so slightly as he, and it was only as he, in his enthusiasm, as he picked up the next one, which isn't a bad thing at all, but I just want to make sure that he really stays on train tracks between the two. I thought he was very good with his footwork there. And then I'll come across and I'll probably jump, I'll make a change of rein, probably just by jumping that one there, and then I'll come through the turn and over the shoulder brushes on the angle. Come on, move up. Good boy. Oh, whoa. Good boy. Good. Oops, sorry. Oh. Boy. Soft. Boy. Good boy. To me there, he was really good. He the first time I had to circle because he didn't quite have the balance that I wanted, but that second time he picked up the line really well, and then he was dead straight onto the oxer on the angle as well, which was really nice. And then I think maybe what I might do is just jump the oxer onto the brushes. So treat that a little bit like a table on the cross country onto the angled shoulder brushes the other way. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, he's got an engine, yeah. Yeah, he has. Yeah, we're not even like touching the surface of him today with what we've done, but it's more like, just like, I just want to make sure in his training at this point, before he goes out across country and we start adding speed to the equation, I want to make sure that he is really with me on the turns and really balanced. So that when we go out across country, he's balanced, he's ready to make a turn, and he holds a dead straight line to a skinny as well. And also then he should be able to make a balanced turn to a skinny also. Yeah, he felt really good there, exactly where I'd like him to be, ready for his first event next week. And yeah, he feels like he should have a really good, successful season and hopefully step up a level as well and be successful.